I gotta start these things right. I gotta get these things together like more. But let me. So let's start us off with how I was gonna start it off from the beginning. All right, let me get this together. Let me get this together. Start us off, DJ. Come on now. That's how you gonna do it. Gonna do that again. So what I gotta do is add that obviously. What I do is obviously add that to the system. And so, but back to the presentation. So this is pretty much whiteboard presentation. This is gonna be a lot of videos of me doing live streams and stuff like that. I feel like that's the easiest way for me to not necessarily just get content out, but get out the information and the programs and the systems and the processes that I work on. And right now, this is Creative Galore, which is the YouTube channel, but this is how to's. So every week I do a how to guide. I'm gonna do a guide and I'm gonna do a how to version of it. And this is it right now. Right now, today, this is how to build a habit journal in Notion. I'm gonna show you a couple of my Notion boards and what I've created in Notion. But for starters, I'm gonna let me do the intro real quick. Let me do my intro. Are you tired of papers cluttered on your work desk? What about no clear strategy to find references and resources? Well, look no further, because I have right now Notion to 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 the hero. See, I got to do better at scripting these things, and this is not to be like a comedic thing. This is just honestly, this is just me. But at the end of the day, what is Notion? Before I actually cut into and show you a little of the stuff, I just want to dabble on what Notion is. To me, Notion is a project window. So if you're a YouTuber, if you're in college or if you're in, let's say you're in school, or let's say you're just a teacher, like so education system, you take notes, you do projects, anything that has to do with writing stuff down. For me, Notion is pretty much Google Workspace and iPhone Notes. And then Notion is pretty much, yes. So Google Workspace and iPhone Notes had a baby, and Notion is cousins with everybody. That's what Notion is to me. But in a sense of that, it's like I'm not here to give you who's better than who, or like even a detailed like a detailed overview of what Notion is. I'll probably make a different video for that. But for me, it's just a quick overview. Like it's really just a project window. When I say a project window, it's like not necessarily like Milanote, but pretty much a more. So Milanote and Notion, Milanote is for artists. Notion is for project managers or somebody who oversees a lot more stuff than just the art perspective or just the appearance and the design, if that makes sense. It's more so about the structure, the function, the system, the processes, the people. It has all them components that can mix, and then you can like it's cousins because it can work with everybody. But let me go ahead and show y'all my screen. I want to go ahead and show y'all So my problem is I'm looking at I'm looking at too many screens. I gotta get used to this stuff. So yeah. So I'm gonna add you to my stage. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And so this is Frisian Entertainment Studio. This is my production company. And I ain't gonna show y'all too much, but yeah, I created this from scratch. And right here you have like my journals. So I just journal. Then you have the content. So I have a shot finder and I'll show y'all that real quick. And it just shows you like the different shots that I've took. Yeah. And yeah, you just gotta look through it because these are the names and this is the shots that I've got. If you go back, you click it back up here, you go down, and this is like my content map that I do. And then these are my channels, obviously. And then you have boom, boom, boom. Now I'm not here to show you too much because I can't show you too much. But even then, you get back to, let's say, because you can obviously like, I love Notion. Like you can go back and forth, and you can get back to the system that you were just at. The next thing I'm gonna show y'all is pretty much my project window. I ain't gonna show y'all too much of this. I gotta remember it's not that screen. But yeah, like this is just showing y'all. I'm literally just showing y'all how stuff works. Like what all is are you capable of doing with Notion? Because you can also like I can go over here real quick and I created this home page. But then I go over here and I can show you this is just a project window. Then I go over here and this is a landing page. So to me, it's a project window, but it's an all in one. And so from going from going to that, let's just let's just remove that so I can get back to the system and get back to the little function of what I'm doing. Yeah. The premise of Notion for me is it aligns all my businesses, it aligns all my projects, it aligns everything that I do on a daily basis together. And it aligns it in a way where I can see it from a distance rather than being so overwhelmed because I can personally put what I want. Like that's the premise of just a project window. Like yes, the whole outside is out there, but I can choose. I'm still in the comfort of my home. I'm still in the shelter of my window, but I still can prospectively have control over what I want to intentionally look at and focus on. And I think that's the key thing that I like with Notion. And so let's just get back on track. So, oh, that's the wrong thing. Because I really want to, I don't want this to be a long video, but all of them going to be about like 30 minutes long. I can't front. I showed y'all a lot of stuff, but I really didn't show y'all before we build a habit journal. I want to show y'all my habit journal, and so my habit journal is called the Digital Supermind. And I keep looking back because that's my screen right here. The screen that y'all looking at is right here. So yeah, this is the Digital Supermind. So I'm gonna turn right here just so I can see it better. And yes, this is all my little hacks and tricks. Look at it. So boom, it just tells you a little about the assignments and all the stuff that I do. I'm not really like I don't get really butthurt to show people stuff like this because this is what makes me who I am. And if I'm already gonna be teaching it and stuff like that, it's like, come on now. It's you can't be afraid to show people and be in front of the camera. So this is this is something that I really trying to get into. So obviously I have to do this today. So this will be something good that I can do today. So for instance, it says yesterday, right? And so I will go down here and remember this is just my habit journey. Y'all don't have to look like this. Y'all do not have to create something this because I've seen some stuff that's mwah, but like for me personally, this is just This is just money, bro. Like literally to a sense of where you can literally like this is pretty cool to me. And so back to let's go back to it. We're just gonna make one with me. I'm sorry. We're going to make today on camera. So you go down here to new and no, I'm not selling this. This is actually just mine. Oh, jeez. I think it went all the way to the bottom. Jeez. Sometimes it do that instead of like you clicking like the open one. And so if I just click this and click open, we go to this, we're gonna make this full screen. Obviously, I can just go down here and put today, but if you didn't, you can name it. But we're just gonna do today. And then I created a template. You can create your own templates and stuff like that. And yeah, daily journal to billionaire. And this is pretty much what I see every day. And timetable, yeah, it tells me some more stuff. But let's just get down to here. So double. What did I do today? Today is content and today is event. I really didn't study today, so boom, move away. Then digital entry and then paper data. So I took both of that. Paper data is like journaling. Digital entry is like what I'm doing right now. The date today is the 4th, so I'm just gonna put the date. Yes, I journal today. I can show y'all my journal. It really doesn't matter. This is my journal. I can't even. I gotta get that green screen together, y'all. But yeah, I journal today. What is my mood? My mood, I categorize right now my mood off of how many tasks I do, but it's also not off of how many tasks I do because 3 out of 5 gives you 6, obviously. So if 3 out of 5 gives you 6, 6 is great. Blue is great. Now anything I don't want anything under 3. So 3 means I didn't get no tasks done. 2 means I stayed in bed, and 1 means I'm like sick or whatever. And yeah, so you today I'm gonna give myself a 3 because I got a lot done today. And yeah, I'm gonna show y'all just deeper stuff. So morning emails, obviously, I'm not gonna check that because I didn't check morning emails today. Today is Wednesday. I only check my morning emails Mondays, Sundays, and Fridays, if anything. But then night reflection, it's not night yet, so I don't have to do that. Cell calls, so I'm gonna put 0 calls right now because technically I'm supposed to be on calls right now, but I'm recording a video, so I can't be on calls if I'm recording a video. And triple, and I like that triple, double, double, triple. I did that because every day I work three. Every day I work 3 functions of entertainment. That's what I'm gonna call it. And so today I did GG. I also did GG3, and then we gotta work a little with FES. But instead of GG3, I'm gonna put MG because I actually want to work MG today. And then tomorrow I can put something different because I can move some stuff around. But I most definitely did this 3 today. This is just how I function. And yes, it every to each his own. Everybody is complicated in their own way. And so boom, that's today. This is today. It says today right here. Yesterday is right here. If I go around and I show you how my days was, I can really just go up here and go to mood review. Mood review will show you how my days went. So boom. See? So as you see, it's one of those things. Like it's very Notion to me is very cool. So we pushing at the 15-minute mark. So now I want to actually like build a. Let me go ahead and build a. Together we are going to build a Notion template. Okay. So let me get everything together. And we're actually gonna build the Notion template in. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. let me get this together, y'all. I should have had this already together. I kind of don't know where I want to put it. So I'm just going to build it right here. Yeah, I got to. Why it's not letting me? I know I ain't tripping. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so if you don't have Notion, I'm sorry. I'm not sponsored. I'm not, this is not no advertisement or anything. This is just what I use. I also use Figma. I also use to Google Workspace. I use Obsidian. I use Notability Notes, like iPhone notes, iPad notes, whatever, Sketchbook. I use a lot of stuff. Photos. Sometimes I just take photos. I write stuff down. I use a lot of paper. I got journals after journals. I got, yes. So that's besides the fact though. So right now, if you have Notion, we're gonna start here. If you don't have Notion, look up Notion and do your due diligence on Notion. You might find something even better. But boom, if you have Notion, all we have to do is create a new page, right? Create a new page, and now you got a new page. Let's just call it Habit Journal. This is gonna be our digital habit journal. So let's just put digital. Just put digital. You feel me? Just so you know. I'm sorry. And so we're gonna go down here. We're gonna click down a little, and we're gonna create two databases, right? So a database is pretty much, now you can, a database is pretty much, and I'm gonna go down here to database and show you. A database is pretty much like a view, a group of, a database would be a book, but a blank copy of a book. And so right now we created our own page. Our page is going to be a billboard. On our billboard, we have obviously folders. And so, like I said before, you can also do /D and database will come like it'll show up. And so right now we can obviously just put inline. So right now we're just gonna put inline just because we want tag. And we're not gonna even call this task. We're gonna call this challenges. Remember, this is a habit tracker. So these are our challenges, right? And then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go down. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Actually, we're gonna click down again. Click down again. But we're just gonna have challenges right here. And then we're gonna go up here and we're gonna put, because I this is just how I like to move. I'm sorry, y'all. Go click down and we're gonna at challenges. All right, so now this, if I click this page, it's gonna send me to this, right? So right here, boom. So now I go to this. I did that because this is gonna be my hub. And so when I click my hub, it goes to this. Now I can click right here, go to here, and then this, and I only did that because to make matters easier, I'm going to create a new page, but instead of creating a new page right here, I'm gonna create a new page, but it's gonna be a database because we're gonna create two databases. Like I said, the steps is create a new page, two databases, calendar view, and then overview and customization. It's 4 steps to this. Right now, we are on step 2, which is two databases. The two databases that we are creating are challenges and projects. So we're gonna go down here, and it says table view, but we don't want a table view. We don't want a calendar view. We want full page database. It says it right here. I'm sorry, not this one. This one. Full page database. Click that. Boom. Now we're gonna call this projects. Okay. And so now, since we are right here, I can throw my face up if y'all want to see my face. And I can put it like this if y'all want, but I really just want to show y'all like what we're doing. So I'll just put my face right there because yeah. Never mind, I'm going back. I'm sorry. Let's get back to it. We'll get back to the habit journal. So we have projects right here and we have challenges right here. We also, to connect some stuff, let's say our projects and challenges interact with each other. In order to do that, we can go down here to this plus sign right here, click this plus sign, and we're going to create this thing called a relation. This relation can be, since this is challenges, our relation wants to be with the projects. So we click projects right here, and then it says boom to boom, meaning the preview is going to be only challenges to projects. That means on my projects, I'm not going to be able to see challenges. So I want to add the relation, but I also want to show on projects. So it's like a square. It's going to be not necessarily a square, rather than it's going to be a relation. Like you're gonna be able to see it on both sides. I'm so sorry. Add relation, right? So now we got that. We got that together. We're just gonna go down here. We're gonna say, oh, also remember this is a habit journal. So let's go right here to, we can keep everything the same, right? Keep everything the same. We're gonna go right here to tags. In these tags, we're gonna create custom tags. Edit property, right? When you edit property, you have this thing called options. Now, right here on this options, we're gonna say, we're gonna call this thing, we're gonna say habit. We're gonna say journal. We're gonna say not necessarily project, and I don't want to call it a challenge, but you can call it creative. You can call it, you can name something like, you can also go down the 5 pillars of but that, I feel like that would be a project. I was gonna say the 5 pillars of life, or the 5 pillars of happiness, whatever you want to call them. And that's like I forgot the 5 pillars of hold on, y'all. Let me look this up real quick. So the 5 pillars of life. Okay, I gotta remember where my screen is. I gotta remember where my screen is. So the 5 pillars of life is health, family, finance, education, and business. And so you technically could just use that as, I'm gonna do it like this real quick. So you technically can use it like that and be good. You can put that right here as your tags. So you could put just family, health, wealth, finance, education, or you could go up here and put that as a project. So how you would do that is go right here. You either do that right here, or obviously we added it right here. So you could just add this right here. Let me make it bigger. So you can add it right here. And let's say we wanted to add something. Let's just go up here to make matters easier. So we're going to call this 5 pillars of life. That's a project that I want to do. Let's say this project is my personal brand. And then let's say this project is my YouTube channel. And then because they love YouTube, love to do that. And let's say we wanted to make another one like let's say the project we want is a traveling project. So traveling around the world travel list. Or we're gonna call it travel bucket list. Okay. All right. And so in us doing that, we're gonna literally finish it off with obviously adding tags and stuff like that. So we're gonna go back to our habit journal, and this is, look how quick we just did that. This is, now we're getting into pretty much customization. because technically we have already. Oh, let me hold my horses. Let me hold my horses. We need to create something because this is plain, right? This is not what you asked for. You asked for a habit journal, but what it has to have a calendar view. That's what we're missing. We're missing the calendar view. So what we can do is we can add a calendar view right here, create a calendar view, and then, but the, I mean, obviously now you can just add what challenges you want or what things that you want to accomplish, but as a calendar view. Now, when you add calendars to the screen, or I said to the screen, when you add calendars to your projects, challenges, or obviously your databases, it adds a date. So you have to make sure that, okay, now I have to add a date. Otherwise, it's not going to show up on your calendar. So let's just put the calendar on challenges, since our challenges have actual tags and stuff. And so boom, boom, boom. Obviously, you see right here that the date is right here. So let's say we have a challenge and we're going to journal today, right? And our challenges today is like, obviously, I want to just put the date. And no, this is not equivalent to a project, but yes, let's say this is equivalent to the project. My project is 5 Pillars of Life. And it's like, why? I'll get into that in a minute. Let's say we're going to put this one about a habit, and then we're going to put this one again about journal. And we might add another one and put this one about creative, just to make it flow. For this habit, we're going to go into, you can either put one or the other, but let's just say it's 5 pillars. And then say for your journal, instead of putting 5 pillars, we're going to make it my personal brand. And then creative, it could be my YouTube channel. And so my personal, like all of this goes together. Let's say we wanted to add the dates. Let's say instead of putting all the dates, even though I'm going to put all the dates, let's say this one was yesterday, and then this one was, I'm going to put them in order. I'm so sorry. All right, this better. That is better. Okay, so let's say this is for 5. No, I'm gonna actually like write it down. This ain't gonna be too long. So we have all of our stuff together, right? So we got boom, 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 journals, and it shows it right here what we wrote. And so for this journal, and then let's also say you journal every day. So we're gonna add another journal. I'm so sorry. And we're gonna add this to the personal brand. All right, so let's say you journal every day, and on this journal, you need to, it's about your 5 pillars of life. And we just said before, the 5 pillars of life is like health, wealth, all these things, right? And so let's just put it out. Let's put it out. We can click it. Let's say we go in here and we put down health, family, finance, education, and business, right? And so these challenges is going to show up right here. So let's say we go back to our habit journal. Go back. Oh, I gotta close this. All right. Let's say we go back to our habit journal, and instead of going to our projects, we got our challenges right here. So instead of going to our projects, we're just going to look at this one right here. This one right here is about the 5 pillars of life. Let's make it about our not our finances, because that could be a habit. So for habit down here, we're going to do budget. And instead of just saying budget, we're going to call it my personal budget. My personal budget. Then right here for journal, we're going to call this, it says 5 pillars. So let's say we want to And it's not a habit, but we're journaling. Let's say we have been writing in our little journal, the one that we have actual this in, like paper journal, and we've been thinking a lot about family. So we're gonna make this about family. Family matters. And so let's go into family matters, and we say, I want to see more of my family. Now, obviously, we don't just want to speak on it, so we got to actually say what we're going to do. I will not only talk weekly with a family member, but I will visit them throughout the month. Now that's kind of cliche, and so we most definitely got to be more exclusive and intentional. So 3 times, let's say 3 times throughout the month. I will not only talk weekly with a family member, but I will choose 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 3 to visit throughout. All right, boom. So let's say that's good. That's a little thing we got. No shoes. We're gonna close that up. So now we got family matters. We got my personal budget. Let's say it's under my 5 pillars, right? So since it's under my 5 pillars, all we have to do is go under here and just do what is it? We can do, I don't know, monthly, weekly, saving, and then we can do before saving. We need to do expenses before. Oh Jesus! Don't crack me. Hold on, y'all. Before expenses, we need to do income, expenses, saving, and then investments. All right. And then we obviously can just put up here like, and this is what I love about Notion. They have all this extra stuff. So let's say I wanted to put a quote, not even a quote. Let's say I want to do a call out, and a call out is going to be a goal. We're going to do a goal for our call out. I'm about to say, our goal is going to be say 500. Okay. All right, now to not make all this too much or like too long, obviously I'm going to just fill in some stuff. So we're just gonna say this is personal brand. So for personal brand, let's go ahead, and this is in my journal. So for personal brand, let's say I've been talking about I'm not necessarily being want to be famous, but I need to be more involved in something. So I'm talking about being more prolific and more reputable. And so it's like, okay, so my personal brand is like, okay, I want to be an artist. Artist slash oops. Artist slash photographer. Oh my goodness, my photographer. All right. Artist slash photographer. Let's also put a question mark just because I want to. Then for creative, my YouTube channel, let's say the name of it. Let's just call it whatever you want. So let's just call our channel Haven't and Goes 101. All right. And then for our personal brand can be now this is just random stuff, y'all. I'm just putting stuff together. Like obviously you could go down here and you could say, okay, that YouTube channel wasn't that good. So obviously let's get back to my YouTube channel and then say, okay, the habit that I want for my YouTube channel is posting, consistent. And then when you go in there, it says 3 times a week. Let's say this didn't work. But you wanted to work on the name of your YouTube channel. And so you could go in here and say my YouTube channel. You could also go into it and say creative. You can say naming the channel. And I don't look at the screen when I type. I look at my fingers, and I only type with 2 fingers. So I'm sorry. Naming the channel. And then let's say for that naming a channel, because this is also stuff that you can do. You can go in here and you can say naming the channel, and you can say, okay, I either want to add habits and goals right here, habits and goals, 101, or I could close this up and I could literally go to these challenges, go over here, like scroll over here, go over here, because this is just adding a property. I'm gonna add a property. The next property that something better that you can do is just go up here. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you can do that. Hold on. The property that I want to add is I want to add a relation. The relation that I want to add is to the actual challenges itself. I want to add challenges to each other. So when I do that, now let's say that naming the channel goes with habits and goals, right? And so habits and goals go right here. Now I just added this over here. Now obviously habits and goals not gonna go over here unless boom. Now it does because it's just a matter of time, y'all. It's just a matter of time. It's literally just a matter of time. But as you can see, all right, we got about like 8 more minutes and then we're gonna move around. So yeah. Let me make sure everything is good. Like I said, let me go ahead and put that up. Yeah. So this, like I said, this is a creative how-to. So right now we just got all of this together. Like, okay, I want this. Let's say this 5 pillars has to do with no family matter. Let's say that just leave that how it is. Then the calendar view is just gonna show you this. It's gonna show you like this. And you can obviously move this. And what this do is gonna change this date right here. But if I want to move it back, it's that easy. See, it's that easy. It's that easy. I look like Notion to me is a very very cool app because even then, let's just go down here. We're gonna push plus, and we're just gonna go down and just show y'all. Let me change the screen real quick. It's gonna show y'all all the stuff so you can embed an image, this video, audio, table, boom, boom. You can make a heading with like the toggle. You can do like columns. You can mention a person. You can mention, and I ain't never did this. Just ping someone that they get a notification. So I guess it's like an email or at them. So I don't know what that is. You can mention pages, dates, emojis, Google Drive. So some of my stuff is gonna, like some of my presentation is gonna have obviously Google Drive presentations and stuff like that. So be ready for that. PDFs. I'm gonna add my Figma designs and stuff like that. We have Framer. I'll be working on Framer. So it works with a lot of stuff like look, Loom, Typeform, You cannot tell me y'all don't be look GitLab. Like, come on, bro. This is Trello, Asana. Asana is another I think Asana works like Notion, but it's more so like a project management. Remember, this is a project window. Notion is a project window. All this extra stuff like GitHub. Oh snap! I wasn't trying to do that. And you just go down here and delete it. Oh, you can't really delete it. You gotta like on a when you are on PC, everything is so easy because it's just like a click away. But when you on like tablet and stuff like that, it be acting funky. But yeah. So like I was saying before, and I could literally just look right here, but yeah, this is all the stuff. This is literally all that we looking at. And so I will go real quick. I'll go real quick to my not just my home page, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show you a little of Grace and Galore. Let me show y'all a little of Grace and Galore. It's just a Galore board. So, all right. So Galore board. Let me close this up real quick, and then I can view the site. View the site, and then yeah, this because this is gonna take about 4 minutes and it'll be good. But yeah, so if you're interested in Notion, please take a look at Notion. I'll create another how-to. Like obviously, I'm gonna create how-tos on how to build your own web page. I'm gonna create how-tos on how to build your own. What do they call it? Like Discord server? Not even just a Discord server. Rather than it's like your own project windows. I'm gonna make different things for you to create stuff. I'm sorry that was kind of long-winded. But yeah, so this right here is just my web page. So I'm gonna help y'all create web pages too. This is just sorry I'm going fast. You literally can look this up in my link tree. I also have a disclaimer down here. So boom, and you can click all of this stuff is clickable. Like literally. See, like this is to me, this is so cool that you can even do this. You can click this and it actually works. So yeah. All right. And so if you go to the event Galore, boom, this shows you my calendar. You can obviously click the calendar and you will go to my calendar. We're going to X out of that. We can go to the very bottom. You can go to my events. And this goes to my events and shows you all the events that I actually have that I'm actually throwing and stuff like that. And then it has the collection. So yeah. Then exit out of that. I'm going to go, I want to go back and just show you a little of the content and stuff. If you go and click Content Galore, you're able to look at the blog. So we have Code Red, Code Gold. You know, this is not an overview of this. This is just me showing y'all. If y'all get a chance, please take a look at the notes and all the research that I'm doing. I'm not doing necessarily a lot, but yeah, I have Bruce Lee inspired. You have face training 30 for 30. You also have Highway to Abundance. So Highway Abundance. You have Leonardo da Vinci 10 not 10 melody. Yeah. Then if you go down here and click quick links, you have Code Black and White, you have ebooks, you have IBP, you have the challenges. IBP is like my personal journal stuff. Challenges, you can go to challenges and literally get more and more challenges. And yeah, so boom, boom, boom. It's really I love how in depth you can make it. And then to me, this is my favorite thing where if I click any of this stuff right here and I go down, I could literally, it's like a nuzzle in itself. So boom, boom, corn fed, 10 not 10, I can go down here, look how to mind map. So I click how to mind map. And now look at this, boom, boom, boom. It tells me all this stuff. And then let's say I go to references. Okay, references. You can add stuff in the references. Then you can go up here and you say, oh, how to reverse engineer. Say I didn't want to look at that. Let's say I want to go in here and I want to go to, because you can also go to my ebooks. And ebooks, I have a lot of ebooks. But yeah, other than that, I like to write. And so I was like, I don't want to just get on here and be like, hey, I like to write. I wrote this. Look at this. Rather than I'm more focused on making videos and just presenting it in a more immersed way. Because I could do this, but then I can also have a video in the making or in the background making of a actual film rather than me being so, I don't know, like that's why I'm more pushing like a more holistic and simple way of creating content, because the content that I want to create, it's going to take time. It's going to take a real passion to create it. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this type of work. And these videos aren't going to be this long. All right, so my how-tos might be an hour long. They're going to be like the longest lives on this video. I can't front, because when it comes to the virtual rooms that Creative Galore Club has, them videos are going to be about 30 minutes long, 45 minutes long, 30 minutes max at least. That's the goal. But 45 minutes max if we push. These videos can be at least an hour, 2 hours, only because, and this video is not going to be that long, but yes, an hour, 2 hours, because it's a how-to video. It might even be 15 minutes, 10 minutes. But yeah, the goal and the premise just is for you to understand how to do it, and for you to also understand what I'm working on and how I do it and how I use it. Because obviously a lot of people do stuff differently. And I don't just do stuff just to do stuff, rather than I'm looking at the best person and then this person, this person, this person, this person, just seeing how they work and how it's benefiting them. And yeah, so this is not necessarily an everyday thing, but most definitely this is something that will get better. Obviously, the StreamYard logo will go away, and then you're able to see like my logo, and it can be more customized, and I can do my custom layouts and stuff like that. But other than that, you have Galore board. You can go to Galore board. Literally, the links are everywhere in my bios and stuff like that. You can click this. You click this. This is my YouTube channel, TKGTV. Yeah, and with my YouTube channel, if you just go to my links, you can either go to, this is my personal channel, by the way. This is Creative View Galore. So this is obviously the YouTube channel that we are on right now. And as you see, we are live, but it's crazy. It's not showing that we live. But other than that, that's fine. I was just showing y'all that like I make videos of working out, and then obviously these lives. So it's gonna be more of like creativeness, being creative and being that nature. Then we also have, I'm not gonna get too much in depth of too much of what's this, because this is not Jesus. All right. But yeah, go in here and go to the link, boom, boom, boom. And if you go to the bio, if you go in my bio, you'll be able to see what Creative Galore is, a more in-depth view of Creative Galore. Yeah, Bam Fit. This is our Instagram. You can go to our Instagram, and our Instagram shows a lot more of what we have. And so our motto here at Grace and Galore is obviously to infinity and galore. that's like the premise of what we how we're building and what we're doing here at Grace and Galore, to Affinity and Galore. But other than that, we're really just let me add this to the stage. All right, so helping mental elite athletes master the art of movement. Make mental health common sense. That's my goal. Inspired by Tyreek Grayson. That is literally my goal. And obviously, we make content, and I'm trying to push more reels and stuff because I know how popular reels are. And so, give me a follow, give me a like on the video. It'll be very very appreciative. Um, if you click down here to my link tree, you obviously get to see like more in-depth content. And so we have a monthly log, we have the abundance journey. This is my abundance journey. And yeah, for the most part, you have the creative store, you have my creative director services or my demos that I create for other people and that I do for my businesses. We have IGC Adventure app. This is the adventure app that's coming soon. Yes, I'm coming out with an app. Boys to Men Lecture Hall. You can click Boys to Men Lecture Hall. So, Boys to Men Lecture Hall is a Wednesday event that we do at Grace and Galore. You click this and you're able to sign up to not necessarily a newsletter, but the group. You get to sign up to the group. And it's a Facebook group. You're able to sign up, get into the lecture hall, and talk with us. And every Wednesday, I have an alignment that I'm going over. And if you want to get access to that, you're more than welcome. Creative mastery. This is just my performance coaching, and so yeah, if you're trying to get better, not necessarily just better mentally, but better physically, emotionally, spiritually, this is it right here. Creative mastery, and it's a couple coaching calls that's going to get you to understand purpose and potential, protection, pleasure, not necessarily in a way where it's like I'm telling you or giving you advice rather than I'm showing you and helping you seek for yourself and understand. Because I think that's the best, not necessarily the best teacher, but God is the best teacher and God is the best mentor. And if He doesn't show you, He's going to keep showing you until you understand that He's been showing you this whole time. And so we also have men to mentors. Men to mentors grows from boys to men because obviously once you become a man, you become what else is it? Yes, you become a mentor. Obviously, women can be mentors, so it's not I'm not excluding women, but it's not for women. But yeah, men to mentors is my travel group, my mentor team. We travel and we talk to schools, we talk to kids, and yeah, we grow as individuals together, build projects together, and you learn a little framework that I came up with my uncle and my family members. And yeah, become a sponsor, obviously, and then we obviously have Empire Mentorship Coaching, which is our travel team, which branches off of the Men to Mentors. Follow us on YouTube. We have a homepage. You have my digital journal. My digital journal is obviously the Galore board. You have Grayscale Brain Games that starts in 2025. That is pretty much a spinoff of Brain Games, that epic show that used to come out. So yes, you get to see me in the little white coat and everything. We're just getting all the production things and everything, the value of up to y'all standards and up to the value that I'm wanting. So if I push it back, I'm sorry, but if I push it back, you get more content that's entitled and for that. But yeah, what I got planned is beautiful. So I can't wait to show you guys. I'm just focused on bringing you guys the best content and the best information possible. That's not just ooh that makes me feel this way or ooh this is good, but more so like this is helpful and this is very prolific. Like this I can use this 5 years from now. I can most definitely show my kids this. I can grow from this. I can use this and this planted a seed. And that's all I'm trying to do is plant seeds. And so right here, this is free product. So if you want any of this stuff, go ahead and grab it. Yeah. But yeah, this is Grayson Galore. This is my business, Grayson Galore. We help athletes and creators. And right now, this is the Creative Galore. Creator View Galore how-to video. And it's just a how-to video on how I use Notion and how I'm putting together everything. Yes, most definitely it could be more put together, but what do you expect? This is my first time actually doing live streams and stuff, and this is very, very cool. I can't wait to like get the Zoom together and have my Zoom people right here talking to me, and I'm able to like add extra people to the screen and stuff like that. So that'll be very dope. I think that'll be very cool. But let me go back to the Notion board just so y'all make sure. Yeah. Oh geez. Let me go back to it real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes. We get all right. And I'm looking at this because the goal is to have it up here, so all I have to be doing is looking up. I think that'll be very, very, very good. And then I could like stand up, walk over here, and there'll be a whiteboard right here, and then come back, sit down, and it's like not necessarily I don't have to have the green screen, but the green screen will only be halfway on halfway on the thing. But yeah, so the whole premise of today was to create a habit journal. I showed you my habit journal, but this habit journal is just very, very simple, very, very complex. If you guys was wanting a more in detailed habit journal, I can literally show you guys how it could look real quick. Okay, hold on. So I gotta just go into my operation system real quick. And I believe it's this one. Yeah, this is how it could look. No, this is not mine. This is just somebody that I like the aesthetics of stuff. And so yes, it's very simple. They got the top 3 priorities. They got the morning routine, work routine. You can click this and go, okay, I did that. Creator map, boom, boom, rechart, habit tracker, travel guide, budget weekly, annual calendar, reading list, and this is just another one. And you can obviously go on YouTube and be like, hey, you can literally, I promise you can literally go on YouTube and be like, hey, I need a habit Notion habit journal. You're gonna get so many people saying, hey, buy my habit journal, buy my habit journal. Come on, Mike. All right, but other than that, yeah, I'm gonna get the lighting better because I don't like like how bright it is over here. And obviously you see how it looks like this. And so I'm trying to get it away from my body, but at a sense it's like I guess this side is more darker than anything. And yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's gonna be me playing with the light and understanding how this gonna work and how we can make this work. But I really thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for hanging in there and coming to the stream. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. So yeah, if you haven't joined Creative Galore Club and you want to actually help me research and help like get all the behind the scenes of like what we're doing right now and just be able to talk to me and be a more deeper relationship with not just me but with mental health, join Creative Galore. Especially if you're an athlete or you're a creative, like we literally have so much stuff that if you need more information, please visit the event Galore, the Galore board. I showed you how to get to Galore board And so all you have to do is tune in next. You can tune in every Monday. We're going to do Creative Galore how to. If we don't do it Monday, we're going to do it Wednesday. We do it. If we don't do it Wednesday, we're going to do it Friday. And so just tune in. I got you. We got you. To infinity and galore, my friend. Peace.